ABC News Now. Good to know.
8 days till Election Day, and the candidates are beginning to make their closing arguments. At least in our ABC News Washington Post national tracking poll, Barack Obama has a considerable lead over John McCain of 7%. It's narrowed slightly, but still a large lead. With so little time left, neither candidate was today introducing new themes, but instead they were both driving home their principal arguments as they campaigned in the critical states of Ohio and Pennsylvania. We start with Jake Tapper, who is with Barack Obama in Pittsburgh tonight. Jake?
Good evening, Charlie. Well, as you said, Senator Obama has been sounding out some of the same themes he's been voicing for the last 4 years. Now, officials with the Obama campaign say they feel that consistency serves Senator Obama well, especially in contrast, they say, with Senator McCain, who's been jumping around from theme to theme, hoping for something to stick.
Before 5,000 screaming fans in Canton, Ohio today, a pumped-up Barack Obama decried what he called President Bush's and John McCain's, quote, tired, worn-out old economic theories, which are not working, he said.
After 21 months and 3 debates, Senator McCain still has not been able to tell the American people a single major thing he'd do differently from George Bush when it comes to the economy.
Beyond his attacks on McCain, Obama's speech returns to themes of uniting the country, ones he discussed in his breakout speech as a little-known state legislator at the 2004 Democratic Convention.
There is not a liberal America and a conservative America. There is the United States of America. Each of us has a responsibility to look out for each other, our fellow citizens. That's what's been lost these last 8 years. Our common sense of purpose, our sense of higher purpose. That's what we need to restore right now.
Obama begins this last stretch in 2 battleground states. Ohio, where a recent poll has him with a narrow lead of 49% to 46%, and this evening in Pennsylvania, where he has a more comfortable margin of 13 points. Obama cautioned supporters not to become complacent because of positive polls.
Don't believe for a second this election's over. Don't think for a minute that power concedes. We have a lot of work to do.
Sometimes overconfidence can hurt you with your own supporters. They may think you've got so many votes because they see these polls and they believe the polls and they think the race is over before all the people have voted.
And that will not be until 1 week from tomorrow. Jake Tapper, ABC News, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
This is Ron Claiborne in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. John McCain was fighting today on 2 fronts, attacking Barack Obama as a tax raiser while distancing himself from President Bush.
This is the fundamental difference between Senator Obama and me. The fundamental difference. We both disagree with President Bush on economic policy. The difference is that he thinks taxes have been too low, and I think that spending has been too high.
In Dayton, Ohio, McCain blasted Obama for, he said, having once advocated the redistribution of wealth.
In a radio interview that was revealed today, he said that, quote, one of the tragedies of the civil rights movement is that it didn't bring about a redistribution of wealth in our society.
The Obama campaign called it a false, desperate attack. Here's what Obama told a Chicago radio station in 2001.
One of the, I think, the tragedies of the civil rights movement was because the civil rights movement became so court-focused. I think that there was a tendency to lose track of the political and community organizing and activities on the ground that are able to put together the actual coalitions of power through which you bring about redistributive change.
This is McCain's 5th trip this month to Pennsylvania, a state that has gone Democratic since 1988, but narrowly in the last 2 presidential elections. And many registered Democrats and independents are social conservatives.
There's no early voting, so it's not like any votes are already locked in for Barack Obama. And Barack Obama did not run well here against Hillary Clinton, and so I think that probably gives the McCain camp some hope.
And McCain will make his final argument later this week. The theme, his aides say, will be leadership and experience. The question, Charlie, is will enough voters be listening and persuaded to turn this race around?
Ron Claiborne and Jake Tapper both reporting on the activities on the campaign trail today. Thanks.